Welcome to Learning Together Too. I am so glad that you're here. In this video, we are going to review fractions with different denominators. Look, our Mojituti friend Frank has come to help us. Hi, Frank. Frank, 1/5 plus 2/6 is equal to what? That's okay, Frank. Let's work it out together. To solve this equation, we'll need to know our multiplication tables. Frank, do you know them? Excellent. Let's continue. Frank, the first thing that we notice in this statement is that the denominators are different. In order to solve the problem, they need to be the same. To get them to be the same, we need to find the lowest common multiple that the denominators share. Frank, do you know what a multiple is? That's okay, Frank. Frank, a multiple is a number that can be divided evenly by another number. That means that when the number is divided, there's nothing left over. To find the lowest common multiple between 5 and 6, we need to go over multiples of 5 and multiples of 6. Some of the multiples of 5 are 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so on. Very good, Frank. We know these multiples because we know our multiplication tables. Some of the multiples of 6 are 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and so on. Excellent, Frank. Frank, without including 0, because we cannot divide by 0, in our list, what other common multiple do 5 and 6 have? 30. Nice job, Frank. That means that the denominator in 1/5 needs to change from 5 to 30, and that the denominator in 2/6 needs to change from 6 to 30. To do that, let's rewrite our statement. Frank, now that we know that we want our denominators to be 30, what do we need to multiply 5 by to get 30? 6. Nicely done, Frank. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. Excellent, Frank. That's our new denominator. Frank, whatever we multiply the denominator by, we must also multiply the numerator by. If we multiplied our denominator by 6, we must also multiply our numerator by 6. 1 times 6 is equal to 6. Very good, Frank. Now we need to change the 6 in the second fraction to 30. What do we need to multiply 6 by to change it to 30? 5. Nice job, Frank. 6 times 5 is equal to 30. Very good, Frank. Remember, Frank, whatever we multiply the denominator by, we must also multiply the numerator by. If we multiplied the denominator by 5, we must also multiply the numerator by 5. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. Excellent, Frank. Now that our denominators are the same, we can add the numerators. 6 plus 10 is equal to 16. Nice job, Frank. And we leave the denominator the same. Our answer is 16/30. Excellent, Frank. Let's try it again. If you have the exercise book for this video, bring it out to work with it. Feel free to pause the video at any time as you follow along in the book. Frank, 3/4 minus 1/2 is equal to what? The denominators are different, so we need to find the lowest common multiple between them. Well done, Frank. Since we know our multiplication tables, we get to do this part in our head. We know that 4 is a common multiple between 4 and 2. In fact, between 4 and 2, it is the lowest common multiple that we are looking for. What do we need to multiply 4 by to get 4? 1. Very good, Frank. 4 times 1 is equal to 4. Excellent, Frank. Remember, Frank, whatever we multiply the denominator by, we must also multiply the numerator by. If we multiplied our denominator by 1, we must also multiply our numerator by 1. 3 times 1 is equal to 3. Very good, Frank. Now we need to change the 2 in the second fraction to 4. What do we need to multiply 2 by to get 4? 2. Nice job, Frank. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Very good, Frank. Remember, Frank, whatever we multiply the denominator by, we must also multiply the numerator by. If we multiplied the denominator by 2, we must also multiply the numerator by 2. 1 times 2 is equal to 2. Excellent, Frank. Now that our denominators are the same, we can subtract the numerators. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Nice job, Frank. And leave the denominator the same. Our answer is 1/4. Excellent, Frank. Let's try it one more time. 2/3 plus 1/4 minus 5/6 is equal to what? The denominators are different. So we need to find the lowest common multiple between them. Nice job, Frank. We know that 6 is a multiple of 3, but not of 4. However, since we know our multiplication tables, we know that 6 times 2 is equal to 12, and that 12 is also a multiple of 4 and 3. 12 happens to be the lowest common multiple between 3, 4, and 6. Now that we know the lowest common multiple, we can rewrite our problem. What do we need to multiply 3 by to get 12? 4. Very good, Frank. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Excellent, Frank. Remember, Frank, whatever we multiply the denominator by, we must also multiply the numerator by. If we multiplied our denominator by 4, we must also multiply our numerator by 4. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. Very good, Frank. Now we need to change the 4 in the second fraction to 12. What do we need to multiply 4 by to get 12? 3. Nice job, Frank. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Very good, Frank. Remember, Frank, whatever we multiply the denominator by, we must also multiply the numerator by. Well done, Frank. If we multiply the denominator by 3, we must also multiply the numerator by 3. 1 times 3 is equal to 3. Excellent, Frank. Finally, we need to change the 6 in the third fraction to 12. What do we need to multiply 6 by to get 12? 2. Nice job, Frank. 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Very good, Frank. Remember, Frank, whatever we multiply the denominator by, we must also multiply the numerator by. Well done, Frank. If we multiplied the denominator by 2, we must also multiply the numerator by 2. 5 times 2 is equal to 10. Excellent, Frank. Now that our denominators are the same, we can solve the problem. 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. Nice job, Frank. And 11 minus 10 is equal to 1. Very good, Frank. And we leave the denominator the same. Our answer is 1/12. Excellent, Frank. Frank, I think you've got it. Thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned for upcoming videos. For more great videos, visit learningtogether2.com. If you already have the exercise book, continue with solving the problems, and thank you so very much for your support. But if you don't have it, get the exercise book that goes along with this video. Find the link below in the description or by visiting learningtogether2.com. You might also like to get Frank or your favorite Mojituti character. To learn more, visit Mojituti.com. Please subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And don't forget to click on the like button. See you soon! Oh, by the way, are you a puzzle person? Find your puzzle at the Vista Puzzles. Scan the QR code or find the link below in the description or by visiting learningtogether2.com.